Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Joseph say APC don fully dey in charge of Edo State. Opposition no dey Edo State. And he don also send message to Valentine Asue. He say make Valentine Asue call him boys to order. Make I leave you, make you hear from Joseph. The message wey carry come here today.
And I want to reiterate that the PDP must look inward. The leadership of Dr. Tony Azegbemi is defective. Very defective. Azegbemi may be a good man, but Azegbemi do not have the capacity to run in an opposition government. That is the truth. And that's why you see that the PDP is currently failing under this leadership. There is no opposition in Edo State. There is none. The party chairman who is supposed to galvanize support, who is supposed to engage the ruling party, is nowhere to be found. He does not have the capacity to engage these people. Azegbemi cannot tell us or tell Edo people that he is not aware that 56 buses that was bought over 3 months ago by Edo State government have not been used. What is he doing? If it was Danobi, as at today, Danobi would have led a committee, and the ESCO and the team, all of them. They would not go there Edo line, go and address what press conference there. That you can see we are in Edo line, there is nothing happening. To embarrass this clueless, this directionless government. But what we see today, now we will be activists, they help the government. Because it's obvious that the opposition, they are not ready. And if we decide to leave it for opposition, the way they are, the whole state will be in comatose. Everything goes spoil for the society. As of today, that's why I said I also have a message for Valentine Asue DVD here. You are the chairman of the Forestry Commission. Few days ago, I've been getting some calls, especially from those of Via Southwest and of Via Northeast axis. Whether it has gotten to you, I want Muna the press share, I beg. Muna press these shares, make this video reach DVD hand, may it reach Okpeolo hand, make it reach Azegbemi hand. Make it reach Maria Edeko and may it reach the Asue hand. Muna the press share. That opposition persons from opposition party, especially from the PDP, who operates as sawmill owners and lorry drivers, sawmillers, they are now being withdrawn. Their vehicle numbers and particulars have been sent to all beats, especially in Ovia Southwest and Ovia Northeast. If they see those ones vehicle, then they arrest them. One, they don't want to make those ones work again. How can you run a system? So that's why I am telling Valentine Asue, because very soon, this issue will turn into a big issue. We will help you to escalate it. If you are the one sending them, we will help you. If you want trend, we will help you trend. If you are not the one sending them, we want to see that you are giving your boys in all those bits a serious warning. Because what they do now, when they see say that PDP man get those vehicles, they don't write all the PDP people when they do those business. They don't write their numbers, especially the ones where they see say get with. They don't write their numbers. They want to intimidate them to join the APC. Mind you, Obaseki was governor for years. Both the APC, the PDP, the Labour Party that was doing that same business, they were operating freely in that area. Both in Ovia Southwest and in Ovia Northeast. I see no reason why, since they made Valentine Asue Forestry Commission, his boys have now been withshunting, especially members from the People's Democratic Party, holding their trucks, seizing their trucks. And as you join the live, I beg, make sure share this video, comment, like, because today I want to talk about so many things happened just now for Edo State. We see where the deputy speaker Maria Edeko resign as Deputy Speaker for Edo State House of Assembly. Please, once you join this video, help me press share. As soon as they join me, they press share because today go out. Because today I want drop updates. So, Mona they share and give everybody. I want to give you a real update. You get things when they sup, you get things when go sup tomorrow for Edo State. And maybe in the morning I will do a little video to follow up. Because you know, say some people they try to mislead the public on issues. So we go talk as it be. Yes, the first issue now the issue of Maria Edeko, the Deputy Speaker. Una see what happened today for Edo State House of Assembly. One thing when I always they tell people say, a man who stands for nothing will die for nothing. For life, we must be puritanical. We must engage in an exercise of self-abnegation and spiritual evolution. We must allow the spiritual aspect of life preponderate the material aspect. We must all try to do things to be upright. They say spirituality is a journey. You understand? And so, as humans, we must try as much as possible to have at least an atom of integrity. Though integrity is a very expensive gift, commodity, you can't get it from cheap people. You can only get it from people who know their worth. Self-worth. Self-respect. The highest respect in life is self-respect. And you can see Maria Edeko has demonstrated to the world that she's a woman of valor. She's a virtuous woman. Ordinarily, she can still decide to eat the porridge of Jacob and sell her birthright like Esau. Ordinarily, she can decide to do it. She can. She does not owe anybody anything, but she believes that she owes humanity, she owes her conscience, and she owes God everything. After all, it is widely said that politicians every day decide to cross carpets from one ship to another. Those in APC were formerly in PDP, and those in PDP were formerly in APC. It is convenient from them because politicians are naturally transactional. They are naturally transactional. You can see that Maria Edeko has been able to demonstrate that she has some pedigree. Unlike Judas is Abebaku and Judas is Blessing, has been able to reduce himself to a political hallelujah boy. Having said to the world, it is trending everywhere, that he decided to defect, to concentrate, and to maximize his political patronage, to maximize his benefit as a speaker. This is where integrity comes in. This is where statesmanship comes in. This is where honor comes in. Madam Maria Edeko has written her name in gold in the annals of history. And history will be kind to her. History will remember her for good. Why it is convenient for politicians to jump ship, this woman has said, no. What is the worst that can happen? Take your deputy speaker. At least I still remain a voice for my people at the House of Assembly. Taking your deputy speakership will not remove me as a member. Because first, I became a member before I was elected a deputy speaker. And with or without deputy speaker, I will still help my people. She has shown courage. She has shown exemplary leadership dexterity. She has shown political sagacity. She has shown loyalty to her party, the People's Democratic Party. She has expressed herself in clear terms that she will never bow to the prophet of Baal. That she will continue to do her legislative business, irrespective of any capacity, whether speaker, deputy speaker. She will continue to stand for her people. And she has shown that she does not need to be deputy speaker for her to represent her people. This is what so many of these House of Assembly that have been jumping ship lack. They lack character. They lack integrity. They lack loyalty. They have embarrassed themselves and even embarrassed their constituents. Their constituents are highly disappointed in their show of shenaniganism, their show of shame. Having soiled their hand in oil, trying to eat the porridge of Jacob. And they have sold their birthright like Esau. But our former deputy speaker said, Nehi Kaba, that she will stand firm with her political party, build her political party, that she is not a fair weather politician, that whether in good time or in bad time, that she will stand by the PDP. That after all, it was the PDP that gave her that platform to be in the Edo State House of Assembly. And to us, it is a shame where we see young boys. Madam Maria Edeko is not, you can't classify her as a youth. But we see age mates, our age mates, who were opportuned to be in the House of Assembly, who are supposed to be voice of the youth. They are not disappointing the youth community. And these leaders will say, you don't see them, you don't see the young ones, you don't see how they fool themselves. But this woman said no. And for us, we are proud of her. And these are the kind of people that should be given opportunity to serve in different capacity. And these are the kind of people we can trust. And these are the kind of people that can print banners, posters for election, and they will write tested and trusted. Not those traders. Not those traders. And like I've always said, 2027 will be a time to pay those who have betrayed in their own coin, and to reward those who have been steadfast, who have stayed committed and consistent to their political parties. 2, I saw a letter, a post concerning Blessing Abibaku trying to put some of the blames of the failure of PDP in Edo State to Dr. Tony Azegbemi. I agree to an extent. I agree. And I commented in one of that posts and I said I agree. And that was why I said I would bring the issue of Azegbemi. Leadership in any place is key. Leadership is key. Leadership is key. If you've done courses, leadership is now be the base of anything. So you must have leaders with capacity in various places for you to have meaningful development. when the leader is poor, you see that the system will collapse. And I want to reiterate that the PDP must look inward. The leadership of Dr. Tony Azegbemi is defective. Very defective. Azegbemi may be a good man, but Azegbemi do not have the capacity to run in an opposition government. That is the truth. And that's why you see that the PDP is currently failing under this leadership. There is no opposition in Edo State. There is none. The party chairman who is supposed to galvanize support, who is supposed to engage the ruling party, is nowhere to be found. He does not have the capacity to engage these people. Azegbemi cannot tell us or tell Edo people that he is not aware that 56 buses that was bought over 3 months ago by Edo State government have not been used. What is he doing? If it was Danobi, as at today, Danobi would have led a committee, and the ESCO and the team, all of them. They would not go there Edo line, go and address what press conference there. That you can see we are in Edo line, there is nothing happening. To embarrass this clueless, this directionless government. But what we see today, now we will be activists, they help the government. Because it's obvious that the opposition, they are not ready. And if we decide to leave it for opposition, the way they are, the whole state will be in comatose. Everything goes spoil for the society. And that's why some of us are even taking the pain. Even though it's part of our job as activists to engage government across board. But there are some jobs that are meant for opposition. Why are they opposition party? The opposition in Edo State currently is faint, is weak, and must be resuscitated. They are currently in ICU. And it is sad. Very sad. That we have a government who is currently clueless, who is currently directionless. And we do not have an opposition that can engage them squarely. That one they tell you saying build that bridge. How much? What is the cost? When we talk about good governance, we talk about accountability. And when we talk about accountability, we talk about value for money. What is the value? Telling Edo people that you need bridge, and a bridge that is supposed to worth 10 billion, you now tell us you built it for 30 billion. Is that good governance? So these are some of the places opposition should tackle, so that the government will be forced to tell us what is the cost of the first flyover and what is now the cost of the new one they are building. And that a government who is even more than 7 months have less than 7 commissioners. Is that a system? Is that a system? How do they even do their approvals for project and all that? There are still some local governments as of today that lacks representation. And even in the state executive council, it is normal by law that every local government must have a representative in the state executive council. As of today, is that the case in Edo? And what is the opposition doing about it? It's a show of shame that the opposition, they are not taking the bull by the horn. You can hate or like Danobi. He's not my friend. I do not like him. He's a confusion. He's a merchant. But when Danobi was chairman of the People's Democratic Party in this state, we saw what it means to be an opposition. Even Jarrett, as at when Obaseki was there, even the little time Obaseki was there, Jarrett gave Obaseki some issues. That is how opposition is supposed to be. What What we are currently experiencing in Edo is as if the opposition party, they have all gone into oblivion. They are not doing the needful. They are not doing enough to engage the status quo. Because what is happening in Edo needs the intervention of first the opposition parties. While we as activists is to do our job as activists. We are not opposition leaders. But we have an opposition. If now Labour not your join again, you can see that the Labour movement was characterized by opportunists. Starting from this, the Nether, you can see them. The Yahweh and the Co. The Richard, them. You can see what they have turned the Labour movement. It never died now. Where are the obedience? Where are the obedience now? How many times have they now started engaging the government of the day? 2027 is coming. Then they will come and tell you, do they still have obedience? Do they still have Labour Party? The chairman of Labour Party, has he raised a press statement? Since Akpata lost election, have they raised one press statement to talk about what is happening in Edo? Whether for or against the Labour Party, who is supposed to be an alternative to PDP and APC. They have suddenly become dumb and deaf. And the PDP that is supposed to constantly tackle the APC, they are currently in the ICU. Currently in the ICU. And it gives some of us who are activists a very serious concern. Why we also understand that the APC, they are doing everything to oppose, to intimidate, to suppress and oppress dissenting views. But we must continue to be steadfast. We must be resilient. And we must all be ready to engage tyranny. Wole Soyinka said in his book, said the man died. The man did not actually die physically. But the man died in you when you refuse to speak in an issue, when you are being oppressed. He said the man died when he could not speak against tyranny and oppression. The man in you have died. And that's why some of us, we are resilient to tell the world that you talk, you die. You not talk, you go still die. So the man in you have died when you cannot speak in the face of oppression and tyranny. And that's why we must continue to engage government across board. Because they are being paid, funded with our own, with our common patrimony. It is taxpayer money that government runs on. And that's why we must tell our people to be steadfast. That we must be committed to the greater good. And we must not despair. Even in the face of brazen intimidation, brazen oppression, and brazen tyranny. As of today, that's why I said I also have a message for Valentine Asue DVD here. You are the chairman of the Forestry Commission. Few days ago, I've been getting some calls, especially from those of Via Southwest and of Via Northeast axis. Whether it has gotten to you, I want to Muna the press share, I beg. Muna press these shares, make this video reach DVD hand, may it reach Okpeolo hand, make it reach Azegbemi hand. Make it reach Maria Edeko and may it reach the Asue hand. Muna the press share. That opposition persons from opposition party, especially from the PDP, who operates as sawmill owners and lorry drivers, sawmillers, they are now being withdrawn. Their vehicle numbers and particulars have been sent to all beats more especially in Ovia Southwest and Ovia Northeast. If they see those ones vehicle, then they arrest them. One, they don't want to make those ones work again. How can you run a system? So that's why I am telling Valentine Asue, because very soon, this issue will turn into a big issue. We will help you to escalate it. If you are the one sending them, we will help you. If you want trend, we will help you trend. If you are not the one sending them, we want to see that you are giving your boys in all those bits a serious warning. Because what they do now, when they see saying a PDP man get those vehicles, they don't write all the PDP people when they do those business. They don't write their numbers, especially the ones where they say get with. They don't write their numbers. They want to intimidate them to join the APC. Mind you, Obaseki was governor for years. Both the APC, the PDP, the Labour Party that was doing that same business, they were operating freely in that area. Both in Ovia Southwest and in Ovia Northeast. I see no reason why, since they made Valentine Asue Forestry Commission, his boys have now been witch-hunting, especially members from the People's Democratic Party, holding their trucks, seizing their trucks, trying to cajole them, trying to bamboozle them into supporting APC. That's why their trucks are being, they send their numbers, say, okay, this guy, na APC person, see him, PDP person, see him number, not let him vehicle pass. They don't send them. Many PDP people who are sawmillers, who are contractors in the forestry wood business, I bet they call them. So we are sounding this as a warning to Valentine Asue. He must tell his boys. If not, we go help and trend. I'm saying it and I'm saying it again. If Valentine DVD oil wants to trend, we go help and trend. So he must now call his boys to order. I want to believe he is not aware. And that's why I am telling people, share this video. So many PDP people from Ovia Southwest, Ovia Northeast, they have been calling me, say, and now they want to drive them come off for work now. Their trailer, they know they let them pass road. For me, I just ask them, if una know say una the whole government any this thing, una don't, they say their papers and everything is gone. So why are you trying to intimidate them not to do their business? That is witchcraft. That is evil. That is witchcraft. That is evil. Denying a man his source of livelihood just because you want to intimidate him to support your political parties. DVD, you were chairman of this thing. How many times they can't lock your filling station? The Philip when lock your filling, when he sees your truck that day when they complain, they shout up, not be una friend now. Is he not your friend now? Not be una party day now. Are you not so with what you suffered from Philippine? Is it not supposed to make you a better person? To say no, if now leave the people, anybody when they do business, leave your business. Why will you be targeting their business? And that's why I'm saying, if DVD want trend, it will go help and trend. And if this thing continue, the protest we will take to that forestry commission, he will never, in this state, he never witnessed them before. If you continue in if you do not tell your boys, because why I don't want to talk to you where I want to believe say you're not there aware. But if you're not there aware, I am telling you now. That's why I'm gonna share tag DVD to this video. Share and go to meet her. I know how he complain when they seize the truck. Say the truck not park for road, this one, that one, that one. That way. And a Philip, he said, do one. Say they collect money from your hand. Now the same Philip they on a party now. So if you know how painful that time was for you, this is the same pain those people who did nothing to you, they are suffering now. Your boys are all over the corner with PDP members, their truck number, their lorry numbers, to seize their trucks, delay their vehicles and all that. So we are warning your boys now. And we are stating it categorically that you should tell your boys to allow peace to reign. If these people violate the law, arrest them, charge them. We will not support anything that is illegal. anything that is bad. But you cannot, because of party differences, want to destroy another man's business, which is his legitimate source of livelihood. That is witchcraft now. That is wicked. That is wickedness in the eye. So DVD, call your boys. Tell them to desist from it. If not, Al Jazeera will soon show all of us in this state. The kind of protest you people will witness in this state as a result of that your attitude of stopping people from opposition from doing their legitimate business as regards that forestry, that going to cutting of logs. Because there are some what do they call themselves, compartment that were sold freely. People purchased it. They are not illegal woods. So whoever is doing his business legally, you should allow them to do their business. So I am saying it so that you share this video to meet, so that it gets to DVD. Oga, by now, you suppose not understand. Say power, they transcend. Not be the same Philip where do you not be in there on a party now. So anything can happen. So that should give you a sign, a sense of liberalism, a sense of decency to be liberal. Say no. If you even hear such complaint, you are supposed to act immediately by telling your boys, don't disturb opposition. But if anybody is wrong, arrest the person, seize the vehicle. But say the person not wrong, not because in a PDP person, a Labour person, una write their number, una get specific numbers, una don't write down. Say these people and their law remove and not let them carry wood. That is wrong. That is wickedness. That is witchcraft. Everybody should be allowed to operate. Everybody should be allowed to operate. Legally, I'm always saying it, legally. Me, I know they do it, you know, get. If it is illegal, not allow them operate to arrest them, because you see illegal logging. That's what Obaseki fought all through. What some persons were using to make money in the two of ya. But if it's still illegal and you are allowing people from your party to benefit, man, we will also expose you people now. Because what is good for the pregnant woman is also good for the man who impregnated her. So if your people can be allowed from your APC angle, your PDP, the PDP people should also be allowed. You saw when Obaseki came in, when it disturbed, especially in that our area, where APC, PDP, they could not log. He said it was illegal logging, that's why they be. Not be said, only PDP people can't go to enjoy the bush that time. It didn't happen that way. So that is how it's supposed to be. If you now say this one are like this, it should apply to both APC and PDP. So for now, we have put our torchlight on Forestry Commission. That's just the truth. And in the next couple of weeks, it will be hot. They will show us for Al Jazeera. It must be free for all. And if there is a breach of law and order, it should also be applied to all, whether APC, PDP, or Labour. So, we want to tell Dr. Tony Azegbemi to wake up. Even Bible says, I rise ye that sleepeth, and I wake from the slumber. He should wake up. He should ignite the fire of opposition in Edo, because the light is gradually dimming and about to fade away. He should wake up. The light is about fading away. The light is about fading away. We want to see constructive engagement. I want to see Azegbemi going to Edo line to do a word press conference there, asking the governor to show us the 56 buses he bought on behalf, in trust of Edo people and Edo line. Where is it? We want to see the level of work that is currently going on in Edo line. Where in the history of this country you will buy buses where you have not even renovated or built a structure that will house the Edo line buses for effective usage. Even the SDD, all those people when they sell vehicles along Sapler Road, they warm their vehicle, they wash their vehicles. You bought 56 buses according to now. Some good people say the buses the government are doing what? Doing what? Mind you, these buses may just be packed in this thing. They are wearing their the buses are getting rain they be there, sun they be there. Nobody they wash and nobody they warm and the buses just stay there. So what are you doing with the buses? Why not complete all modalities to revive the company, build new structures, do new management? You know, say, okay, now it's not time for us to start the business. We order 50 buses or 100 buses. All the buses that we know the next morning we have started movement. Buses they go Calabar and all that. And that's why we have said it and we are continuing to say it. And we will continue to say it. That it is being alleged that the purchase of that buses, there was a sinister motive. It is alleged that those buses were bought just to get kickback to run the tribunal. It is alleged. We have heard it from several quarters. Allegedly, that those buses was bought by those state government in order to raise funds for their tribunal case. If not, why will buses that have been bought and commissioned since on the 17th of February, today is 19th of May, we never see one bus go Awushi or one bus go Warrior, and they want us to keep quiet, and people are even keeping quiet. I wonder why will anybody keep quiet to this kind of notoriety? This is unacceptable. And so we are stating it clearly. And we are also demanding as activists that we want Edo state government to produce those buses. And that buying those buses in trust of Edo people, with Edo people taxpayers' money, Edo people demand to know what is the state of those buses. And what is the state of Edo line as of today? And finally, I can round that up quickly. Tomorrow, what people thought was already over, or what some people thought they tried to deceive the public. You know, some time ago there was a petition against Kelly Okungbo, aka Boston, and so many people said, the case don't finish. Yes, don't do this one. Yes, don't do that one. My people, the case is still ongoing. It was just a propaganda for people to forget about the case. And you know, some of us, we start to follow up the case. We have to follow up. We've been following up. Because I will continue to say that whatever is good for the pregnant woman is good for the woman, for the man who impregnated her. You understand? So the case will be coming up tomorrow, the 20th of May, at the Federal High Court 2 in Benin. Kelly Okungbowa, aka Boston, versus the Economic and Financial Crime Commission. And it will be a showdown. We want to see what the EFCC will be doing, because the integrity of the EFCC is also at stake. And also our judiciary. We want to see what will happen tomorrow at the Federal High Court. Share this video. Muna de share and press share. We want to see the drama that will happen tomorrow at the Federal High Court. It will be Kelly Okungbowa versus the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. Where some people were saying, Boston don't defeat EFCC. Those things were just propaganda. It was just a camouflage. But by tomorrow, the case will be coming up at the Federal High Court 2. And they don't use in their numbers will be there in the court to see what is happening. They will also want to know the state of the case. So EFCC, to us, you guys are on trial. But we know that, especially the Edo State Zonal Command, because for me, the chairman of the Economic and Financial Crime Commission is doing a lot to sanitize the EFCC. He's doing a lot. Kudos to Olarotimi Olukoyede, the EFCC chairman in Abuja. The man is doing his best, but he cannot be everywhere. The man is doing his best, but he cannot be everywhere. That's just the truth. We still have bad, but as we get bad police now, so we get bad EFCC people. So the man is trying to rebrand the commission, but we still have evil around that want to destroy the name of the commission just for prebendalism, their own personal gain. Prebendal, this thing, they are looking for a way to make money by all means, so they can compromise anything. So tomorrow the EFCC is on trial. We want to see what they are bringing to court. It will be them versus Edo people. And tomorrow we want to see how the judiciary will also show to Edo people that they are serious. We want to see how the judiciary will also redeem their image. Because a lot has also been said about the Nigeria judiciary. So tomorrow it will be a showdown. We will be there to watch what will happen as the case between Ebo Stone, aka Kelly Okunbo, aka Ebo Stone, versus the Economic and Financial Crime Commission. So you people should stay tuned, stay connected. We will give you update what will happen tomorrow in the Federal High Court. The case still there, the case never finished. You understand? The case now tomorrow in one officially start. We want to see what will happen tomorrow. We want to see whether they go turn white to black and whether they go turn black to black to white. The case is simple. It is not something that they want to explain. It's not something that you want to. What is there is nothing that you can argue. So we want to see, Sha. That's why I said the EFCC is on trial, the same way the judiciary is on trial. So we want to see what will happen tomorrow. We'll give you more updates. Just join me tomorrow for more updates. We will give you the classical update of what transpired in the Federal High Court 2. The case between Kelly Okunboa and aka Boston and the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. Here is a 5-count charge. So let's see what will happen to all the charges that will be brought before the court tomorrow. So Muna, stay tuned. Muna, share this video. Muna, like this video. But by tomorrow I will give you more updates. And maybe in the morning I will drop some snippets tomorrow morning, so that you understand that the case is still ongoing. You understand? And we'll see what will happen tomorrow. Please share this video, like this video, comment. Thank you and God bless.
Now we don't hear from Joseph. Let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things where they happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you with this video. Make you help us share them. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.